Hello, my name is Jason Pollock and I am a web developer with Envision Digital. Today I'll be showing you a quick tutorial on how to set up custom post types for your WordPress website. This is how you can add a specific portfolio section or maybe a service area section on your website. I do build my websites in the Divi builder, but this tutorial will be able to be applied across all builders, but I'll give some specific tips with Divi in this. So the first thing you want to do is navigate to your plugins. And with that, you're going to want to add new plugin. Once you click that, you're going to be prompted with a search bar where you can click or where you can type in custom post type UI. This plugin is how you're going to build out a custom post type, where you can see on my left hand side where it says portfolio or service areas. We're going to build something like this. So once you have that plugin downloaded and activated, you're going to see the CPT UI plugin on your left-hand navigation. So let's go ahead and click that. So this is where you would be adding your new post type, and you can see we have all this information here. Since I already have the two post types I want, I'm going to do edit post type just so I can showcase the settings that I have. But you're going to plug in the same settings in this on the add new side, so don't worry, just follow what I'm doing still. So you're going to put your post type slug. For me, I'm going to do portfolio, and then you have your plural label and singular label. I usually just do them the same. To me, it doesn't really matter that much as it's just on the back end like this for me. So you're going to plug this in. You're not going to click Save Post Type yet. You actually want to fill out some additional settings before you do that. So let's scroll down a little bit. Here you can add some specific descriptions, some new items, view items. Personally, I don't think this is that important. What is more important are the settings when you keep scrolling and you can see these like true false statements. So let's look at this. Public, whether or not posts of this type should be shown in an admin UI and is publicly curable. I'm putting true for this one. Same thing for true on this one. We want users to be able to find this as this is going to be an important page for us, or important pages for us. Show UI, yes, we want it on our side. Show in navigation, yes, we want that. Delete with user, no. If by chance my user account was deleted, I wouldn't want these pages or custom post type to be deleted. So I'm going to keep that as false. Most of these are going to be just true. And you really won't have to mess around with them at all. It's just kind of a standard default in my opinion. But this one I do have false because in case I ever, I don't know, accidentally deleted my user or changed something, I don't want these deleted. Has archive, this could be true or false. I do have this for true on this specific custom post type, but actually on my service areas page I do have this as false. For a different reason. So for true, this doesn't really allow you to have the URL portfolio. You can see it like it comes up like that, but the portfolio page isn't really what I like. So I had created a separate URL called work, where then I have a post widget in here that filters by my portfolios. If this were false, then I would be able to straight up edit my portfolio. So I could have done that in the start. I did choose not to, but I could always go back and change that up. And I just might, so this page looks a little bit prettier in case anyone lands on it. So if you want to use the URL, let's say you're building a portfolio too. If you want to use the URL envisiondigitalmarketing.com/portfolio, you're going to want this to be marked as false. If you want to create a separate page like how I did with envisiondigitalmarketing.com/work, you can have this as true. So it's kind of up to you. I can see it going both ways. Initially with this setup, I have it true, but like I mentioned with my service areas page and some possible custom post types coming in the future, I'm actually going to continue to mark it false. Exclude from search, false. If someone did search for it, I would want these pages to come up. Can export, true, in case I ever migrated. Let's see here. And then that's about it. I like to add a menu icon here, so you just choose a dash icon. That's how you get like this little briefcase or your map, just so it stands out and you can kind of see it better on your side. And at the bottom, you're going to have your title, editor, featured image. What do you want to support? So when you're building out your post, you can add an excerpt, you can add a featured image, you can edit the title, you can have revisions on that post. So I would very much be sure to mark the ones that you want, and you might need to go a little bit back and forth. You can always add some, you can always take some back, depending on your needs. So once you have all this filled up, you're just going to click Save Post Type, and that is going to generate this little side piece for you where it's portfolio and service areas. So let me click on the portfolio. You can see I have 2 portfolio pages in here. Let's view this HealthBot one. These are specific portfolio pages built in my custom post type. You can see I have title, and I'm just kind of talking about what I did for this project, some screenshots in the end. To be able to edit this, actually, you're going to need to go into your builder settings. For me, that is Divi, so I'm going to go to Divi and theme options, and you can see there's an option for builder. I'm going to click on that. And then I have my portfolio and service areas enabled for the builder. This allows me to use Divi to customize my custom post types, posts, so it matches the look and feel as the rest of my website. If you're using Elementor, you're going to have to do something very similar. So once you have this enabled, that will allow you to customize your portfolio pages to match the look of your website. Specifically with Divi, I do have a theme builder page specifically for my portfolio. So you can see I have a custom header and a custom body. In that body is where I matched my ACF template with the actual custom post type, so I can have everything in a uniform look. I feel like maybe I'm confusing you on what I mean by the ACF and custom post type connection. So I'm on my theme builder where I specifically work on my portfolio page. You can see that this is a dynamic headline, which is why it would show HealthBot here, which is a site title. You can see this is standard. However, if you click on my paragraph and you look at the settings, this is linked to my ACF template summary. And if you go into the back end and you go to summary, this is where it pulls from. So that's just a little tip on the Divi builder side of things, but this applies to Elementor and other builders as well. In the end, you can create custom post types for anything. It can be for your portfolio, it could be for your service areas, it could be for your blog. The point of this is to create a more organized layout for the back end of your website as well as the front end of your website, keeping what you want, the pages you want, the posts you want, grouped together. And you can add other elements to make your website super easy to update ongoing and keep a consistent layout of the overall website. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. I'm always open to answering, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Please like and subscribe. See you for the next one.